Hey everybody, one of Weezem here. Still is, I think, actually, Friday, October 16th, 2015. Getting this in before midnight. I've got to tell you right now, I am extremely tired. I've been running on no sleep now for about a month, and this particular week of the last couple of days has been really bad because there's been roofers. And instead of finishing in one day, they took 3. And basically, I'm leaving the house before sunrise and coming back after sunset. And it's not that late into the fall, the time hasn't changed. It's been a bit of a nightmare. That said, I've got a ton of stuff piled up here. I've been trying to crank out the Skylander stuff. Brought back Minecraft Xbox One Solo Survival this past week. A new episode went live today. And if I can ever get the time to join the Nintendo Content Creators Program, this is something you might be seeing in the near future. What is that? This is Yoshi's Woolly World. This is, of course, for the Nintendo Wii U. Came out here in North America today. So I know other people have it. I know some people pillage them in from across the pond and things of that nature. I do not. I play the NA game. So this is, of course, the bundle. There's multiple ways you can get it. You can do the download code, which I hate. I never do that stuff unless it's download, it's the only way something's available. Even then, I cringe at the thought of it. I'm the type that likes something physical, something in my hand to show for the money. And that's how, I guess I'm old school, I don't know. But you can opt for just the game, which is in here, $49.99. If you go this route and you get the Green Yarn Yoshi Amiibo bundle, $59.99. It looks awesome, and you're saving a lot of money. Plus, in all honesty, right now, this is the only way you can get the Green Yarn Yoshi in a retail sense in this country. So again, I do not play the scalper game, so we do everything retail. If it's not available, we just say, what's wrong with you, Nintendo, and we don't buy anything. So this is one of those games. It just looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be very chill, very relaxing, kind of Animal Crossing-ish to me. Of course, it kind of, Kirby's Epic Yarn a couple years ago, and then Kirby and the Canvas Curse, which I didn't play. I feel like I would have been buying a lot more Nintendo games had they not have canned Club Nintendo like they did. But this is something I just couldn't pass up. I didn't know if it was going to be Scalper City, miss out on it. As it worked out, I got to go on the lunch hour, pick this up, along with some other Yarn Yoshis, and I finally acquired the Shark Tank, even though there's one coming. Thank you, Toys R Us, and your slow shipping. More on that possibly Monday, maybe 2 weeks down the road. Who knows when they'll ship it. But this is actually a sweet little packaging. Again, I picked it up at the GameStop. I went to the littlest trafficked, the least trafficked one. The one that no one goes to for some reason. And it paid off because they had everything. I think the other stores were selling out. But right here, we'll just go to this side. You've got Yarn Yoshi in your hands. Again, the adorable factor has been overclocked with this one, if you will. So there's the green Yarn Yoshi, pink Yarn Yoshi, light blue Yarn Yoshi. If it was blue Yarn Yoshi, would it be Boshi? I don't know. But bring your Yarn Yoshi amiibo to Yoshi's Woolly World 2. Oh, well. Foreign languages. Tackle stages as double Yoshi. That was suspenseful. Save your favorite in-game Yoshi designs. Now, if you can take a gander at that, feel free to pause the video. There's some really cool stuff going on there. You got Shy Guy Yoshis, like the Wii U mascot Yoshi. There's just a ton of them, and they all look pretty damn cool. We'll come around to the other side. Now, Yoshi's Woolly World plus Amiibo, Green Yarn Yoshi. Again, that's what we've got in here. Again, essentially, this is what's inside the box. So you do have a standalone pack for this guy. But like I said, right now, I don't know of another retail way to acquire him. A legit retail way. So, there's the Shy Guys. Again, they've kind of been a staple in the standalone Yoshi games. Right here, unravel, throw, and stitch to explore in this Grand Yarn Yoshi adventure. Again, these things just look... It's one of those deals. It's like Animal Crossing. I'd never played it. I picked up New Leaf. I've played it pretty much daily since launch. It's just, there's something very, very relaxing about the simplistic gameplay. And I don't know. That's it. Won't spend too much time on it. Again, bear with me. Super tired. Give Yoshi wings. You can float past danger in mellow mode. Again, if it wasn't enough, just like the cute graphics and the little Yarn Yoshi amiibos you can tap in and whatnot, You can just kind of like Rosalina it from Super Mario Galaxy 2, we're just going to pass through here. And, there's Challenge Co-op. Partnering with a friend for even more fun. Might try that with my nephew coming up. And this is the cool thing. This is something that I had not been aware of. It's Tap Amiibo. Again, I try not to spoil this stuff. And right there you got kind of your red base Mario Party Mario Amiibo. And you can see you've got like a Mario themed Yoshi. It actually kind of looks creepy, but very cool at the same time. Sort of hard to explain. Same thing right there. You got Samus, and then the Samus-themed Yoshi. So hopefully it works with everyone, because I assure you, you haven't seen them all, but right behind the Skyland Island display that you sort of see pieces of, there's like a fleet of Amiibo, about the size of the Skylander Armada, so custom painted in select vehicles. But right here, this is something you need to pay attention to. It has got Miiverse action. Of course, there's probably a pretty crazy community drawing incredibly, ridiculously detailed things that I don't know how everyone seems to draw but me. And then we've got Amiibo. You can read and write again through the NFC. 2 players, gamepad, classic controller, pro controller, Wiimote, whatever you want to do. We'll figure all that out later. That said, let's go ahead and open this up. And again, can't stress enough, $49.99 disc only, $59.99 disc plus Yarn Yoshi. Now, if you come in and look at the price on this light blue Yarn Yoshi, $16.99. That means you're getting Green Yarn Yoshi for $10. That's a sweet deal. And if you want the game, I would highly recommend you just go this route because you will save cash doing so. So, this is what it looks like on the inside. Let's go ahead and slide this out. And again, for you hardcore collectors, the boxes are always nice. Now, here is Green Yarn Yoshi, classic Yoshi, Super Mario World inspired Yoshi. The Yoshi that we've all come to know and love. He's got the typical, again, just like these other Yarn Yoshi Amiibos, packaging. So Green Yarn Yoshi, we got the Shy Guy background, very playful and colorful. You can see kind of the detail there. We'll flip it around to the back side. Again, you tap them in on your NFC section or your new 3DS, or we now, with the launch of Happy Home Designer, for those of us with old school 3DSs, we can come in and we can use the NFC reader. So right there is Green Yarn Yoshi. You can bring Yarn Yoshi Amiibo to Yoshi's Woolly World, and you're going to tackle stages with the double Yoshi ability, and then you can save Yoshi design. So hopefully we'll be learning more about that. Now, something I always like to see, there's no real manuals ever anymore. That's such a shame, because oftentimes that was a great place for artwork, stickers, bonus content, cool insights from developers. Nobody seems to care anymore. They say it saves paper. I just think it's kind of lazy. That's just my opinion. Here is the game case, which you can't really see when you go about this, packaged route, if you will. So again, very playful, very colorful. Again, kind of follows suit with some of the other installments in this type of genre from Nintendo. Sidebar, you got the Wii U. This will be your library icon, if it will focus. Well, it's Green Yarn Yoshi, just take my word for it. Yoshi's Woolly World, very playful font. And again, this right here basically replicates what we saw on the back of the bundle box. So, let's open it up. Da-da-dun. Boring, boring, boring. Nothing for us. No Club Nintendo, no special artwork in the background. But, check out that disc. That sort of makes up for it. It's pretty playful. It's sort of like a top-down view, if you will. Even the Yoshi egg there has a yarn detail. I think you can kind of... Yeah, now you can see that pretty well. So, again, just super, super playful. And I think it's going to appeal to a wide range of people and players this way. So, since it is the bundle, we've got Green Yarn Yoshi here. Now, part of me wants to stop the video and take a picture because... since I went to the least trafficked GameStop, I was able to do this. Pick up the entire fleet of the Yarn Yoshis. Hopefully they don't come out with every color under the sun. I'm not saying I don't think it would be cool, but this is a very hard thing to pass by. If you're kind of my era of gaming, you sort of grew up with this stuff. Super Mario World, again, remains my personal favorite game. It's just, it pulls at nostalgia. There's the cute factor. It's like, well, not only does it function in the game, it would look cool sitting in my room somewhere. And it's very easy to justify purchasing these. So there is going to be a Mega Yarn Yoshi. It is exclusive at Toys R Us here in the US. Somehow every article I see never mentions the price, but in the comments section, everyone is saying that it's priced too high. And I don't know if one person just comes in and starts that first troll comment like, I can't afford that thing. And then everyone else just reads the comment and plays off of it. Because the articles never specify a price, at least not the ones I've seen. So I don't know if it's like $24.99 or $49.99. Who knows? So I don't know the price. If I can get a look at it and it's not a total ripoff, or maybe they do some Amiibo promo. If you buy that, you get like one free, or I don't know, some big considerable discount. We'll see what we can do, but again, I'd like to kind of see it and know the price. But right there, man, that is the trifecta, the trinity of Yoshis right now. So something for everybody. You got the classic green, you kind of got like your light blue and your pink. I think those are colors that, out of the three, if you're into this sort of a thing, I think one of them will speak to you. So we will set those down real quick. Should I stop for the standalone picture? I guess not. We'll roll with it. I'm tired. We'll just take a thumbnail from the video or something. How about that? Alright, so again, I guess if this ever was available outside of the bundle in a standard retail form, I assume it would be $16.99. So again, you're getting it for $10 here, which is a pretty sweet deal. Alright, there's some instructions here, and it looks like they're telling us to pull something, so let's not do that. And set the box down. Alright, so yeah, that's what Nintendo does. So again, the true ridiculous factor here is that they package these Amiibo, all of them, not just these Yarn Yoshis. It's just more cruel because these are even cuter than some of the standard Amiibos. You can't use them. A Skylander, if you don't want to open up a Rattle Shake or your Quick Draw Rattle Shake, some variant, but you want to use it in the game. If you go out and you buy the Sea Shadow, Sea Vehicle, and you're like, that looks so cool in the packaging, it fits on the portal, it reads just fine. Not the Amiibo again. It's one of the things, and that's really killer, because then the people that are okay with that, and they're like, well, I'll keep one sealed and buy another to display open. It's very hard to do that when you intentionally manipulate your stock. So there's a lot of things we could go off on here, but I mean, this is some thick foil blocking that NFC there. So some cardboard we need to get off the shell, but it looks like we need to pull the green tape off of. Oh, that's cool. Let's free him from that prison. You're welcome, Yoshi. He likes us already. But here this little guy is, and tell me that is not fantastic. It's one of those things, again, if you aren't from the era I am, I grew up with Super Mario World, actually the NES, and then Super Mario World, but I don't know, I guess, Mario 64 might have put a soft spot in the hearts of people a generation later or something, but this, to me, it's just cool. And I am very happy about it. It's got it's kind of a sock feel. Again, my apologies, I'm not Mr. Crafty, so I can't, identify the fabric and texture, and, it's like aisle 17, at Joann's or something. It's like yarn, it's like a sock, I don't know what to tell you. It's a textured woven fabric, is about as good as it's gonna get. That's green with white. He's got kind of the orange dino spikes. He's got the red shell with the white trim, pops nicely. White on the underside, his sort of chest, and then of course backside of the tail. And of course he's got the classic orange and yellow Yoshi shoes, which were pretty cool. So again, he's super excited. We got him out of there and he's like, Yoshi! So the thing I did not know though is check out that tag. Very, very cool. I'm sure there will be people that counterfeit these things, so I guess that comes in handy. Does that number mean anything? NVL 201, all new material, polyester. Yeah, so whatever that means to you is fine. But coming around down here, you got the Amiibo logo, you got the Nintendo nameplate, and that's good enough for us. So again, pretty awesome. Just to give you an idea, we'll throw them down here. We got Dark Bowser, Dark Turbocharged Donkey Kong, the Dark vehicles. I'll just place them there. Doesn't that just make everything look happier and safe? The world's coming to an end. It's the zombie apocalypse, Armageddon, whatever's going on. Just set down your Yarn Yoshi Amiibo, and everything is fine. Everything is right in the world. So, again, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, I've not really gone in. Back in the day, I had more time, and I kind of preview reviews of the game, if you will. Wouldn't watch videos unless I was like, I don't really know. I got to research this more. But generally, I can kind of skim someone's review, and it's easy to tell if they've been paid off and they're saying things that are kind of like coerced or this would be beneficial type of a deal, or if they're just straight up reviewing it if they hate the developer type of a deal. And you kind of get used to what to expect from certain reviewers and things. But with this, I just kind of went in blind. I was like, you know what, that looks like it's going to be fun. Let's do it. So GameStop is where I picked mine up. $59.99 is the bundle package. Again, Green Yarn Yoshi plus the game. And then, of course, to complement that, you can currently, as of today, Friday, October 16th, pick up the pink Yarn Yoshi and the light blue Yarn Yoshi. So feel free to complete your sets there. I guess I'll do standalone videos on those guys. We'll try to keep them short, and then we can get all three of them in my hand for you. But that said, if you want this, I don't really know if it's going to be super limited or not. My GameStop kept all of the bundles behind the counter. They acted like they didn't have many. The person I was speaking to was kind of like, yeah, you know, I guess she works at a, you know, different location most of the time. And that location, she has the people that come out and camp the store before it opens to buy up the Amiibos. So this particular store, again, not the best part of town, but it worked out pretty well for me. So I can't complain. But again, based on that, I'm assuming they would go fast. I was trying to line them up last night online. I couldn't do it. There were placeholders for them. They were out of stock. Toys R Us finally put the pink one in stock. Blue was gone. Amazon's had them up because of the Europe and stuff. People scalping them all, or Japan. I'm not sure where they're coming from. But they're a ripoff. They don't have any in stock at retail prices. Whenever they do get them in online, scalpers buy them so they can sell them for 3 times retail, all that stuff. So somehow I avoided it. It worked out well. Got it done in the lunch hour. You even got a Shark Tank. Stoked about that. So that's it. I will quit rambling again. Bottom line, if this is something you want, if you're like, I think I'm going to get that for the kids for Christmas, if you're buying it for yourself for Christmas, girlfriend, boyfriend, aunt, uncle, grandparents, whoever it may be, the price probably isn't going to come down. If you don't like dealing with the Black Friday stuff, that's probably your one chance to get it on a price break. Pick it up now. While it's readily available, don't pay more than retail. Don't feel bad for not doing it. If it's something you seriously think you're going to do, roll the dice now, pick it up, and you can always return it if you change your mind. So, or go online and sell it and have tons of money for Skylanders. I don't know, but that said, I'm pretty happy. We'll take a look at these other 2 Yarn Yoshi Amiibos, and then, like I said, the Amiibo Armageddon is coming. There's a whole armada of them on the back side of the pool table. Pac-Man from months and months ago. Then I sort of got burned out on how they handled stock to the point of not buying them, and then they came out with some really cool ones again, and there's all kinds of stuff back there. So you'll just have to subscribe and be on the lookout for them. I'm hoping to crank them out, kind of do them like the AC cards, which this GameStop surprisingly did not have any. That's the first time locally I could not get those. But and on that note, I've about decided with no one to trade for, that is going to be freaking impossible to get the complete deck without spending a small fortune. And quite frankly, I would rather invest it in pink Yarn Yoshi, you know, $16 versus $6 for 6 cards in an unknown deck with the same old duplicates and nothing to do with them. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Again, my apologies. I am absolutely drained. Hopefully everyone is set up for the weekend. If you were unaware that this dropped today, you think it looks like something cool, head out tomorrow, pick it up, spend a nice weekend with Yoshi, and have some fun with the game. So, like I said, if I can ever get some free time during the work day, banks aren't open like I am at night. They're not nocturnal, sadly. So, got to get some stuff set up for the Nintendo Content Creator Program. But if I can't do that, I might Twitch this thing, just live stream it or something. So, it's funny you can do that, but you can't upload it. And anyway, won't get in on that stuff. You probably heard it before. But as always, thanks so much for watching. The game, Green Yarn Yoshi, $59.99. Not a bad deal. You're basically getting this guy for $10. And who can say no to those eyes, right? That said, make sure you're subscribed. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you've already been playing it, let me know your thoughts on the game. If you went to pick it up, your local stores didn't have the bundle, they didn't have the pink one, they didn't have the blue, and whatever, throw it up in the comment section. Let everybody know what's going down in your neck of the woods, and hopefully we can help everybody out. That said, Once again, thanks so much for watching. WannaWeasem.com, Skylander Club forum, SkylanderClub.com. We do have a Nintendo section with lots of Amiibo activity. We've got several avid collectors on there, so be sure to check it out. Sign up if you like what you see there. You can follow me on Twitch, where this very well could be live streamed. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching. I will catch you back here for more Yarn Yoshi Amiibo unboxings.